Hi, this is Anton. Today is August 31st, 2010. I am making this recording to discuss my spiritual journey in the last years that led me eventually to destiny. To start with, I was a Roman Catholic. My parents were Catholics. We grew up in Sri Lanka, where religion is very tightly held. The Buddhists are very strong Buddhists, the Muslims are very strong Muslims, the Catholics are very strong Catholics. So we will go to church Sundays, go to St. Anthony's Church on Tuesdays. I mean, he was like a demigod within there is Jesus is the main god in the Catholic Church, and there was this guy called St. Anthony's. He's like a side god. So you go to him for any special benefit. Like if you have a job interview, you go to this guy and he will take care of your job and stuff. And I used to go to him every Tuesday and worship like crazy, fall on the floor and light candles, give him flower garlands, all kinds of uh, stuff to suck up to him. To this saint of Saint Anthony's will take care of me. After all, I am named after him. So going to St. Anthony's was a big deal. And there was a Saint Mary's Church of Velankanni, India. This her name is Velankanni. Basically, it means that is the name of a city in southern part of India where Mother Mary appeared. So she's also a powerful saint. In Sri Lanka, we have a lot of churches dedicated to her. So I would go to her church on Thursdays. So now there's a little conflict going on within me. Should I worship Saint Anthony's more, or should I worship Mother Mary more? Apparently, both of them will grant your wishes. So there was this little conflict. Anyway, so I continued to be a Catholic for many years, even into my mid 20s, late 20s. When I moved to Ottawa uh, in 1995 or 6, I started going to Sri Satya Sai Baba temple, one of the biggest, very nice temple. So I would go there. They have food after service and stuff. So being a single, student like guy, I liked it. I would go there, eat the food, chant. I mean, what we were doing there? We all after something. We want Baba Sri Satya Sai Baba to give me something. It's all about what I will get. What is the deal for me? Well, it worked out. I was looking for something and he gave me something, so it was all right. And then I went to, for no apparent reason, I found another group called the Hare Krishna movement. So I moved to the Hare Krishnas. Hare Krishna, I got a little bit more seriously involved. I mean, start reading the Bhagavad Gita very seriously and start chanting the Hare Krishna, like 1 hour or 2 hour a day. Going to their kirtans, meaning singing and chanting sessions. I will go to their food sessions. Even go on street chanting with a whole bunch of devotees will go and start chanting. I remember in downtown Dallas, Texas, on a Friday night when all these Americans are partying, and here on a side, bunch of Hare Krishna guys, shaven head, we are dancing, glorifying the name of Lord Krishna. It was fun. I mean, at that time, I felt very, very nice because I felt here, looking at the other Americans who are drinking and having a fun at the bar, and here I am dancing in the name of a Lord. It felt good. It was nice, and the association was cool. So I continued with them for 2 3 years. I even went to their international headquarters in Calcutta, India. Stayed in their ashrams, uh, but somehow not really complete. I could sense something's missing. I mean, at that time I cannot explain to you what is missing. Everything seems fine. But occasionally I will say things like discrimination. Well, there will be a senior devotee, there will be a junior devotee, there will be a rich devotee, there will be a poor devotee. They all have little conflicts going on. Especially if you are a foreign devotee coming from the US, you get very special treatments. And if you are a local village devotee, you are completely neglected. So today I can see the missing thing was equality. Even among the devotees, there was really no equality. There was, among the humans, there was no equality. We came together for one purpose, that is to praise Lord Krishna's name and drink, dance in his name, and sing his name, chant his name, whatever. That was the purpose. But among ourselves, we did not care. Here's a fellow devotee who is sick, who is old. Did we care for him? No. Among us, we didn't care to take care of us, and it was called your karma. If you have to suffer, that's your karma. But we are here together to, you know, promote and propagate Lord Krishna, and that's it. And hoping one day we'll go to his Krishna lok and be in heaven with the Lord. So that I continue for 2-3 years, and then I went on to a group called the Art of Living. Art of Living is run by a man named Sri Ravishankar of in Bangalore, India. He's quite cool. I mean, he will teach you breathing techniques, some rhythmic breathing techniques. I found very helpful. Some yoga, all cool stuff. But of course, the guru worship was still there. All the devotees are crazy about this Guruji, and they want to, worship him, make him a god. So even I was into it. If you come to my home, that time you will see Sri Ravi Shankar's picture all over the living room and kitchen and whatnot. As if I keep his picture, the whole house will be like a heaven or something. But got sucked into it big time, and uh, a lot of things to complement how they do things, and how they support and whatnot. But still, the global equality, universal equality was never discussed. How about every human being in this world? That question was never discussed. The thing was, if you join the Art of Living group, if you join our program, if you take our breathing courses, if you take our this course or that course, then we will help you with how to breathe, and be a better be human being. Then you can chant better, you do yoga better. It's all about the self interest. How to be a attractive, cool, healthy, spiritually blissful, enlightened person. So at that time, that was appealing. I went for it. But never asking the question, what about every human being in this world? Obviously, we all know there are millions starving. They say 2 billion people starving. Such things were never considered, because I am going to be blissful and enlightened. So that's good enough. And then from Art of Living, I jumped ship to Vipassana meditation. This is where you sit still, in silence for 10 days, and you meditate in silence for 10 days from 4:30 in the morning till 9 o'clock at night. It was cool. I did few courses, so about 10 days of silence was cool. But really, it was not silence, it was isolation. A lot of suppression, a lot of isolation. Even that, for what reason did I do? For my own self happiness and peace of mind and everything. Other people did not matter. Then I jumped ship to The Power of Now by Mr. Eckhart Tolle. Oh my God, I was into Eckhart Tolle big time, like 3 years or something. Hugely involved with The Power of Now. I thought this is it, this is the solution. But he came very close. He said things like, don't think, your thoughts are destructive, your ego is destructive. Good stuff, get rid of your ego. It was a great stepping stone for me. But yet, he did not address the issue of global equality, universal equality. What is the practical step to solve everyone's problem, like starvation and fear of survival and things like that. So I was happily sailing with Eckhart Tolle for 3 years, no questions asked. I was blissfully happy with him. And then I met the Destiny website. I started doing self-forgiveness, self-honesty, and involved in their process. And Then these questions were placed like, what about humans who are suffering? That 2 billion people don't have food, millions don't have water. So many people are into prostitution. So many people are working in sweatshops. I mean, these are real suffering that are happening on this world right now as we speak. These questions were asked. I mean, we cannot ignore them. If you ignore them, then you are deceitful. You are saying, put everything to aside. Let's worry about my enlightenment. So with destiny, that's not the question. Not a issue is put to aside. So that I found very appealing. I mean, now I feel, yes, this is it. My own self is changing. I am changing as part of doing self forgiveness, self honesty, self trust. So that is my own process. I am also becoming a better human being. Yes, I want that. I want to be a better human being. At the same time, I am taking part in addressing the real issues of this world, like hunger, starvation, prostitution, drug problems, and addiction, and whatnot. Real things, real problems we are addressing. And in that, I found a completeness, a complete package for me and for everyone else. Sounds very cool. So that's what brought me to destiny. A long journey though, some 20 some years of spiritual circus, starting from the Catholic Church, Sai Baba, Hare Krishna, Art of Living, Power of Now, up to all of them, and Vipassana meditation, the Buddhist meditation, and now here with destiny. So I simply want to say this is the real deal. Please join us at www.destiny.co.za. Thank you.